Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Krystal, and today we're just gonna do hair together, okay? This isn't gonna be anything revolutionary. This is just gonna be a get ready with me, and I'm gonna do my hair. As you might know, I recently moved back to the South, and so moving from Colorado to Louisiana, boy, oh boy, the humidity is nice, I'm gonna be honest, because I instantly went from having dry, gross, cracky lips to not, almost in like 2 days. So, also, I'm still working on my little filming setup, and I'm working on the lighting, so if the lighting's weird, just bear with me. It's still weird, y'all. I'm getting used to it, okay? Just bear with me, you know? Anyways, I need to do something with this hair. I washed it 2 nights ago, and I just went to bed with it wet, and I woke up, part of it was still kind of damp, and I just kind of like used my blow dry brush to like kind of try to blow it out, and that's all I've done with it. Other than that, I've had it in a clippy. So we're just gonna chat and do some hair. I'm just gonna curl it. This is the Lange. I think it's called the Le Duo. Le Duo. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, I was like, oh, it's gimmicky. Whatever. The more I use it, the more I'm like, this is like one of the easiest things ever. I'm gonna be honest, I reviewed the Beach Waver and the Lange Le Duo, and I know that the Beach Waver cannot straighten your hair, obviously, but I'm gonna say, if I had to pick between the Le Duo and the Beach Waver, I'd have to say get this. If you're gonna spend your money, just get the Le Duo. It's a better deal, to be honest. Because neither one of them are cheap, okay? Like neither one of the products are cheap products, you know? Like especially for a hair tool, which what is anything cheap nowadays? Like, no, it's not. So neither one of them are cheap. You're going to be investing for sure. But if you're going to invest in one, I say the Le Duo over the Beach Waver, because this one can actually straighten your hair too. So, I mean, if you need a straightener and you also want to be able to curl with it, if you're someone that cannot curl with a straightener, this is your dude. This comes in handy. The little trigger button. What the heck is that even called? I have no idea. But yeah, that comes in handy tremendously. Because I feel like a lot of people cannot curl their hair with a straightener but want to. But when you use this, since it has that trigger, it almost tricks your brain into thinking it's just a curling iron. So it's easier. Can I take this off without y'all thinking that I'm like nude? Oh, I gotta get this over my watch. There we go. It's kind of warm. So, thank goodness this isn't, these are like the Auden brand from Target. Also, if I have stubbly armpits, like y'all don't see it, okay? Just look elsewhere while I got my arms up. These are the Auden brand from Target, Auden, and I have a tan one that's almost exactly my skin tone, and then a black one. And these are the most comfortable little like bras ever. They are so soft. so silky feeling. It's almost like you don't have anything on. So if you're someone that likes to sleep, I know some people like to sleep in sports bras. I wouldn't consider this a sports bra, but you know what I mean. This one would be good to sleep in. Now, me, the titties gotta breathe while I'm sleeping. I used to for years, like all through, like high school, I always slept in a sports bra. And then I got pregnant with my daughter and I breastfed, and you know, this may be TMI, I would leak milk like a freaking milk cow, okay? So I had to wear a nursing bra 24/7 or I was just going to be getting milk everywhere. So I thought I'd put you on silent. So I lived in a nursing bra with nursing pads in it. And so once I got done breastfeeding my daughter, I was like, all right, I'm never sleeping in a bra ever again. I mean, once I had my son, I had to do it again. Because otherwise, I would wake up and the entire bed would be just covered in milk. And the mess that I would make just was not, it was not worth it to have to clean up a mess every morning whenever I got up just so I could sleep without a bra on. I know some women who nurse and they don't have that problem, but I definitely did. And I'm talking about from the time my kids popped out till the time I quit nursing, like I had that issue. So that may be TMI though. I don't know. If you're a woman and you've had kids and you breastfed, then you totally understand where I'm coming from. If you're not, then you might just be like, ew, gross. I mean, it's a natural thing. It's life. It's what God created our bodies to do. So how has everybody been? What is going on? I feel like even though I had videos like recorded and scheduled and stuff, I feel like I'm completely like out of the loop as far as what's happening because I haven't really filmed in 2.5 weeks, I don't think. I do have some older videos that I did film, but I didn't have a chance to edit before I moved, and I am going to post those. Because in one, I'm testing out, I got this bedhead curling wand off of Amazon ages ago, and I never used it because I had never used a curling wand before. And for some reason, I got this curling wand, like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this. Because I love the way that curls look whenever people use curling wands. I think they look beautiful. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get this curling wand. And I just never used it. So I videoed myself testing out the curling wand and using a curling wand for the first time. So I am going to edit that and post it. So there are going to be 3 videos coming up at some point whenever I, do them that are going to be in at my old house. But other than that, everything else will be over here. And I got to figure out what I want to hang right here in my videos. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough decision. And I do have my wigs and stuff hanging up behind me. You can see the bottom 2 right there. And all that. I'll just have to work on everything. It's always hard, like, redoing all that. But we'll get it. Do you see how quick this goes? I think I'm just going to do my whole head so y'all can see exactly, like, real time. how long it actually takes to do your hair with this. Because I know whenever I see hair tutorials and girls are like doing their hair and they like start the process and then they like kind of jump cut to the very end, which I do that. I cut out normally whenever I'm doing a hair tutorial or a hair video. I cut out, you know, a lot of it because it's like nobody wants to sit there and watch you curl every bit of your hair. But just for the sake of showing you how quick this little guy works, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the whole head. This also has a fan on it. You can turn it on and it cools. It's supposed to cool your hair as you're curling it. So you heat it up, you curl it, and then it cools the hair. So it kind of sets the curl. But the fan is kind of loud and intrusive whenever it's in a video, so I always turn it off. But whenever I use this, not filming it, I do leave the fan on. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if it makes a difference. I have no idea, to be completely honest. It may just be like a placebo effect. I have no idea. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. The only thing that I don't love is that this button, the power button, when you push it, it changes the temp. And sometimes your thumb will hit it when you're just using the product, and you might change the temp without realizing it. So that is a downfall because, you know, there are certain people that if you have compromised hair, you might be using a heat tool to do your hair, but you may have it on like a really, really, really low heat. And if you're pushing that button and not realizing it, then you're going to heat it up and you're going to end up using way more heat on your hair than you actually wanted to. So the button placement isn't the best. I don't know exactly where else they could put them though. So just be very careful. I think this would be a good Christmas present, you know? I feel like it would be. I don't think you can go wrong if, you know, you have somebody in your life that enjoys doing their hair. Also, it's not super hot on the outside. I mean, it is warm, but it's not too bad. So if you had a tween that was getting into doing her hair and you wanted to get her something, and try not to end up in the ER with a severe burn on your daughter, I think that would be this would be a good option. It's also pricey though, so I don't know. Just depends on what you want to spend. I'm gonna be honest, since I moved during the holidays, it's kind of hard for me right now. I don't feel like I'm in the Christmas spirit at all, which makes me sad because Christmas is my favorite holiday. So, I don't know. I hope that changes, but as of right now, I don't know. I just feel like I'm playing pretend that it's Christmas and it's not actually Christmas, if that makes sense. Like, my decorations are up and there are presents underneath my trees, or my tree and all that stuff. But I don't know. I just don't feel Christmassy. And I don't know why. I think it may just be, you know, the divorce and change and all of that. Which I'm sure that will, you know, I'm sure I'll get more in the Christmas spirit. Like, hopefully this weekend my mom and I can kind of go do some Christmas shopping and stuff like that. And I think that will really help get me into the Christmas spirit a little bit more. But I don't know. Is anybody else feeling that? Like, I don't know if it's just my circumstances or if it's just this year in general. Like, maybe it's just this year. Life. Okay, I have no idea how long that took. You guys will know. But as of right now, I have no idea how long that took. But I like to just take my fingers and run it through. Like so. Okay, do you see that? Do you see how easy that was? Like, look at that. Look how beautiful and bouncy and just like pretty these curls look. You can't go wrong. Also, I'm sorry I was looking this way the entire video, but I need to be able to see while I'm doing my hair. I'm not trying to burn my hand off. So, this guy, this is a good product. I'm just going to say, if you were on the fence between like this or Beach Waver, I say get this. It straightens and it curls. It curls very easily, as you could see. It curls just like a curling iron. You're just going to open, place it in, and then turn it. That's it. You don't have to keep turning it. I like to keep turning it so I can get more of a curl. You could just put it in there, turn it like this, and then pull it straight out. Then it'll also curl. If you want to see different ways you can curl with this one product, just let me know in the comments down below, and I can show you different ways and different types of curls that you can get with this, just depending on how you hold it. I love you guys. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing that before you go. Also, if you would like to get a little bit more content from me, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. The links are in the description box down below for you guys. All you gotta do is click on them, take you straight there. I'm pretty funny sometimes if you want to get a little, you know, humor during your day. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.